I made the mistake of becoming a substitute teacher. Yesterday, I was substituting for an English class, and the teacher gave me a list of questions so I could ask the students. The first question was, if you could be covered in anything, what would it be? And that question was strange, but this little kid raised his hand and he says, I would be covered in silver. And I was like, wow, that's creative, but why? And he was like, well, I could just sell the silver and get a fancy car. And this other kid raises his hand and he was like, I would be covered in gold. And I kind of understood, but I said, why? And he was like, well, because I can get 2 fancy cars. I was impressed with these 2 answers. I was like, wow, that's actually pretty smart. But then I called on this other kid and I said, what about you? If you could be covered in anything, what would it be? That kid just stares at me for a second. He says, I want to be covered in hair. You see, at this point, I'm very confused, but I'm also very curious. So I made the mistake of asking him why. And this little kid just stares at me in the eyes and he says, well, because my mom has this little bit of hair in between her legs. And you should see